Hello! Welcome to Rolling Escapades Season 2, Episode 18, Part 1, series in which 9 dudes get together, play Dungeons & Dragons, have fun and put it on the internet. Yeah, there's only 6 of us. There's 5 of us this week, not even 6, 5. People are ill or tired or ill or ill. I think that covers it. Whatever. People go missing from a town, and there are cold-hearted people who die in the pits. Our sponsor is Desta, also makers of chainmail and macrame.
You had your finger more over the
like
logo.
just holding over the... It's still there. Hold it at the side.
From the bottom.
You actually suck.
Makers of chainmail and macrame.
This is our sponsor.
Shutters, key rings.
Yeah. Look at what they make.
There are links in the description. Go, click and search and buy, enjoy.
But to see the description, make sure you click the thing that uncovers it.
Go check out the artist Christopher Roll, who's done some awesome, fantastic character art for us. Links to his Facebook page where you can get commissions and his DM's Guild products, where you can get things such as slightly used airships in the description below. Last time, the Errant Guard successfully hired a ship and a captain for their voyage to the northwestern island. Before you are able to leave and get on the ship and travel, you had to wait around for Throndraek's and Shade's pit fights.
Have to, it's a bit strong.
You made the decision to. Whatever. On the morning of Throndraek's, you were woken to a knock on the door, and you found a male halfling by the name of Rigo before you. He explained that his boyfriend Rios has gone missing and asked for your help in finding him. You collect some information from him and find out from some of the prostitutes in the establishment next door that more people have been going missing in the last few months, and they are mostly individuals travelling around on their own or people who won't be missed. Temporarily putting that on hold though, you went to Bane's Conquest, the fighting pit that Throndraek had signed up to. You placed some bets, some individuals won some money, and the party as a whole ended up winning some money. I can't remember how much gold you won, it wasn't very much. But
I think I skipped that part, I didn't really care.
yeah. Throndraek had little problem with his fights. The only one that came relatively close to beating him was Cold-Hearted, and even that wasn't really that close.
30 hit points left.
So 60 hit points. Really wasn't that close.
You stopped using your axe, you killed him with the floor.
Yeah.
It worked.
Well, that's not close, that's like contemptuously, just like... you curb stomped him.
So you collected your winnings, you went back to Asmodeus Temptation and had something to eat, and then decided you would go find Rios' parents, Osamin and Bigtoe, and see what information they had on him. You found their place of residence, and they refused to talk to you, or they even refused to open the door.
Couldn't get in the door.
Huh?
They couldn't get in the door.
Yeah, saying that they had no idea who you were talking about or what you were talking about. So you noticed that there were 5 Hydra Rovers that were standing nearby, keeping an eye on the door. At that moment, most of the party went to the Carpenters where Rios worked, whereas Throndraek and Shade stayed behind to keep an eye on the Hydra Rovers and the house as well. At the Carpenters, the nail and board, you found the guy in charge, a dwarf called Travok, who wasn't really able to give you much information, just that Rios hadn't turned up for work that day. He did say that was very strange because Rios is normally pretty good at letting him know when he can't make it in and the reason. So he was a little surprised to find that Rios hadn't turned up. Back at the Bigtoe shack, Throndraek and Shade briefly spoke to the Hydra Rovers, but found themselves unable to read whether or not they were being truthful about things, and so you all eventually met back up and made your way back to Asmodeus Temptation, which is where you are now. You're sort of sitting in the common room, enjoying drinks, when Icarus makes his way through the door. Icarus has something new. He has a little stone floating around his head.
It's magic. Hello.
Have you That's
Yes.
new.
It's a gift. As you may guess, the meeting last night went well, and I ended up spending the entire day with Peg at this, as well. This is a gift for a good time.
You've done the purple helix proud. Yeah, sure.
Can we use our ship now?
Unfortunately, no. Her ship is still, well, her ship. It's very big. It's extremely well made and very smooth sailing. As
I'm
much
sorry, is this a euphemism?
no. This is all exactly to fact. We had lunch on the ship
I see.
earlier today. I did see the place that we would be sailing later. Let's hope that the ship we have is just as sturdy.
How did you... She took you out to see the place we're going?
In the distance, yes.
Oh.
She pointed it out. And yes, the storms are raging even now.
Okay. Well, that's good. I'm sure that'll come in handy. As you can see, Throndraek's still alive, so that's good.
Great.
Don't sound too enthused. Yeah.
I didn't expect anything less of our fighters and barbarians to pick through. You have fights later, don't you?
I do.
2 days time now. 1.5 ish.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yes, but I mean that's not very interesting. But something that did happen that was quite interesting is we've kind of acquired a new mission.
We were contacted?
Yes, a young gentleman named Riga came to us, telling us that his boyfriend has gone missing, and if you remember those two halflings that we went past who were crying about their missing child. No, didn't reach with you. Anyway, yes, it turned out there's someone missing. There's lots of people going missing, and we're trying to find out what's going on.
So we're investigating people going missing
From the town.
in a
Yes.
town full of thieves and brigands.
Yes, but it's not. Normally, if people go missing to thieves and brigands, it's because they owe money, or they've crossed a gang or something like that, or they've displeased the pirates. But these are just people who have gone missing for no reason. There is no sort of logical causal effect of the disappearance.
Okay.
So it's something mysterious and deadly that we have to hopefully find the solution to.
So what have you done to, well, if there's no seeable reason, what have you started with?
Tried
Well-
to speak to the parents.
Yes, that didn't go very well. We didn't get past the door. Interestingly, the one of the other pirating outfits, the Hydra Rovers, were watching the house. So they seemed to be, but they weren't keen to go. They weren't going in to talk to the parents. They were just watching the parents, see what the parents did, which is extremely odd. So the Hydra Rovers may be involved, in which case we have to just note it down that it's something to do with the Hydra Rovers and leave it there because they're far too dangerous, unfortunately. Their leader is Peg fears their leader, so it's.
Could you talk to Peg? Ask him about, well, what she knows.
She probably wouldn't interfere with that level of thing. She's the harbour master around here.
Yeah, but she might know what's going on.
Different pirate crews. I could try, but different pirate crews.
I think we'd have to prove that he was actually taken in the harbour area for her to be concerned, and we don't know where he was taken. It was somewhere between here and the house.
Do we know when they were taken?
Yes, he was taken during the night, not last night, the night before. He was last seen at 1 a.m. in the morning, and he was not seen again after that.
Next door, actually.
Just next door.
Yes, in the Succubi section.
Have you? I assume you've spoken to whoever he saw there.
Yes, I've spoken to my contacts, and Rigo was his contact. Rigo was the person who's coming to see. Rigo works next door.
Then, what if tonight we retrace their footsteps at the same time? See if something happens. Obviously not all of us together, but one alone and the rest observing.
I suggested this. People said it was a bad idea.
And also, quite obvious that we're geared up. They take people that are of low significance, and no one really cares if they go missing.
But we're not from in town.
Shade.
We're people that...
I'm a master of disguise. I can look like whatever I want to look like.
Plus,
Be my guest.
as people from out of town, we are not of any significance. We're whoever. People could never see us.
It's
again
not.
in
It's
town.
not significance.
No.
It's not just people who are not significant, but it's also vulnerable people. It's people travelling alone. It's people who can't defend themselves, whereas we obviously can defend ourselves.
Again, if it together we can defend ourselves. Alone, some of us probably not the best to defend ourselves, depending on what's on show.
Yes, but if I am attacked, then I will pretend to be overwhelmed long before I'm actually in any danger, actually becoming unconscious. But I will, as my. But yes, the journey I think I should take is I should leave here, in my disguise, with everyone else as backup. But I think you should actually follow me in case I am taken, and then you can see where I'm being taken.
Exactly what I was going to do.
Yes, and then you can come and gather the troops and come and rescue me. But if I'm not taken, because some people aren't taken all the time, we don't know what's going on with this. In my disguise, I will then approach the Bigtoe residence, and I can claim to be a long lost Bigtoe relative, and I'm here to visit them. So that will get us that will get them to open the door, and it will also hopefully not worry the Hydras too much about my presence.
Yes, because if they're halfling, you'd be able to speak in common tongue without others understanding.
Well,
hopefully not understanding.
yes. Were any of the Hydras halflings? I forget.
Human.
They're all human.
All human.
Okay.
It's a mostly human town.
Yes.
Open.
So I mean, there are some other things I would like to do. I would like to go and I would like to go back to the carpenters and talk to the halfling that Rios worked with. See if he can give some information, and then there's some things I'd like to ask the parents. But beyond that, we haven't got any other leads, have we? It's just the Hydras are interested. I do have a. I mean, some of you, I'm sure, as we're all sitting here, all 8 of us, are telling me that me putting a disguise on and walking through town all by myself is a bad idea. But I've got a worse idea, if anyone wants to hear that.
Sure.
Go on then.
Okay. So there are lots of different pirate factions in this town. But the Blood Bandits are the guards. And the Blood Bandits have a history with the Hydra Rovers, because the Hydra Rovers leader, Deadeye's Tack, beat up the Blood Brothers. Blood Bandits? Blood Brothers? I can't remember. The Blood Guys, the Blood Guards.
It is Blood Bandit. I think I just at some point I may have said Blood Brothers accidentally. Which is maybe why you have 2 different names for them.
Quite
The red
dirty,
ones.
Leo.
The red ones.
God.
Their leader is called Wrathful Nibley, and he is known as, like Throndraek is now known. He is now known as a guy not to be crossed. And Deadeye's tack picked up Wrathful and threw him through a wall. That's how deadly Deadeye's is.
So how do you want to rile up the blood boys?
I would go and see the I would go and see the blood boys, and we can and I will tell them that the Hydra Rovers are investigating this disappearance, and we see what the blood boys do.
This is a new name. I hope you're happy with it.
The blood boys.
And then however the haemophiliacs react, that's what we I'm really trying not to do like period jokes. I'm really trying not to do that. So I think that's a step too far. But yes, then we see how they react because they're the guards. So if they react and just like they don't do anything, then but maybe they'll be like maybe they'll see this as maybe they'll get worried like they know what the Hydras are doing. Maybe we can like
Maybe. But you saw
at least-
the gates.
yeah.
They didn't
I mean,
They're just
give a
drunk.
shit at all.
But what if you also tell the Hydra Rovers that the Blood Boys are looking into it?
Yeah, but they won't care. They'll just kill them. I mean, we can also tell the vultures and we can tell Peg, but I don't think. I think the status quo is that everyone's scared of the Hydras, but I just want to see what they'll do. It just might give us a little clue.
Who currently has control of the town?
The Hydra Rovers.
Hydra Rovers,
Right.
They're the ones.
They're
They're the
nice.
ones in control.
They're top dogs. It's just an idea. If we don't have any other plays, I think it's an idea.
Yeah.
But for now,
Plan B.
You have to be careful
Or-
about
Z.
approaching other groups with information because they'll obviously come out with, how do you know this, who told you, and you could end up being a target yourself for upsetting the balance.
I don't even know.
And notes are good at getting ideas in people's heads, but not necessarily as this is for serious consideration.
this is a pirate town, Icarus. I know you may be having feelings for Peg and that kind of thing. I don't know, but I'd rather none of these crews were in charge. I'd rather actual elected council was in charge, just like in Jotham. I'd rather that this town was. I'd rather people weren't slaves here.
Oh, I don't disagree. Having such a chaotic management it's not good. It's well, I'm sure you've noticed when paying for anything, it causes a huge imbalance, and there is no real reason for people to visit here for any extended period of time.
I think one of the most unfortunate things that you missed yesterday was while we were in the pits with watching Throndraek's bouts. There was someone in the pits who was clearly not capable and clearly was just. But that person was so desperate to get money to try and get out of here that that's what they did, and they paid the price. They had no other options. This town is a horrible, terrible place.
Yes.
We need to stop it. The ones next door, they're treated like I was treated.
Then surely, if you're not going to be able to have control by having a new faction come in and offer democracy and that, then wouldn't you want one to assume full control?
I already spoke to Peg about that. She is too afraid of Deadeye. She turned me down.
Then at this point, I don't know what to suggest.
We do anything we can do. We find Rios and hope that he's still alive. For now, that's maybe all we can do. It's a start.
That's another dead body.
Those seagulls,
You're-
seagulls are pretty ill.
Your god's calling.
Someone called that a bad omen.
That could be good. Yeah.
He's going to find Rios, see if he's still alive. Caw! Caw! Caw,
Yeah.
motherfucker! Caw!
So,
If Darek were given to flights of religious superstition, yes, one might see that as a bad omen. Darek don't give a fuck.
so with the initial plan for now, and see if we can reenact the.
Well, that's what we do tonight. We've still got some time. We've still got the afternoon now. Right? We've still got some of the afternoon left.
I thought it was quite late. In the evening.
It's with the amount of like bouncing because Throndraek's fight was in the afternoon after like the walking around. It is.
It's getting on flight tea time,
Yeah,
is it?
yeah.
Okay.
It's getting relatively late.
Right. Well, I'll just run out and talk to this guy at the carpenter's shop. Hopefully, I can catch him before they close. You guys get fed. Maybe try and get moved. Maybe we should try and get a bit of rest because if tonight goes well or badly, depending on how you look at it, we might not get a lot of rest tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna short rest because I have 50 hit points.
That's cool. Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's all get beaten up.
I wasn't told anything else apart from what you've given me by Peg.
Not really. Yeah, the talk was mostly.
Ooh, yes, Daddy. Ooh.
Yes.
No, she specifically didn't really offer anything of sustenance in the conversation. It was, it was general chit chat for the most part.
Right. Okay.
Pillow talk. I believe pillow talk. That's the thing.
Yep. Yeah, pillow talk, but walking around pillow talk.
What does that do?
It's a rock.
It's floating. What does it do?
It's just rotating around his head.
It
Oh, actually,
floats.
hang on, it's rotating around his head about 2 feet away.
Just roll for how far it's orbiting him.
Oh yeah, because it's got rules for that.
Holy shit. Can I make an Arcana check or a history check or
Go
something?
ahead, if you want to make Arcana check, try and identify it.
What the fuck is it? Yeah.
Arcana.
I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but
I'm using the purple helix dice.
Ooh.
Half
you get to reroll.
Not a good start.
Yes!
Yay!
D2.
Well, I got a 13.
It doesn't matter if
You
it's
smashed it.
25. Doesn't
Cool.
matter. History or Arcana, they're both the same.
It's a Iron Stone of Protection.
Protection.
Mhm.
Ooh,
Cool.
someone's got armor class now. Ooh.
I hold one more.
Yeah.
What's your AC now?
With mage armor, it's 17.
It's better than me.
Better than me.
Not as better as me.
I'm out front line, thank you.
Yeah, you can be the front line.
Yeah,
go on.
you walk in, you go, hit me, motherfuckers, and then you explode.
Oh, I'm gonna have to be 14, so I'm gonna have to take my armor off because I need to look like a civilian.
Yeah.
I mean, I would offer you the stone, but I think it kind of makes you stand out for
Yes,
wrong
yes,
reasons.
it doesn't really go for the thing we go for of he looks normal, apart from the stone orbiting his head. Yeah. Oh, is that what the stone's doing? It's gonna be all bad going, yeehaw, woo!
I'm on a floating stone, woo!
Yeah, you guys can never stealth again.
So if we stand too close to Icarus, do we? What the fuck?
It's not something you have to worry about. It's way above your head.
Fair. That's the
Okay.
power of short. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna nip to the nail and board to talk to. I didn't write his name
Travik.
down. No, not Travik. The
Oh, the halfling.
yeah.
Yes. You were never given a name.
Weren't we? I did think you said it. I just didn't rewind.
Did I?
Maybe it's like Hurley or something. I didn't write it down. Anyway, yeah, him, because he was working with him.
Yeah.
They were like they were working on that elf ship subplot thing that we'd got.
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
got distracted by for about 10 minutes.
Did I? Oh, I might have given the name. If I did give a name, I didn't write the name down.
Okay.
No, a lot of crows.
There's a lot of murders.
Yeah.
Or they're ravens. I don't know.
Still murders.
Shh.
They got louder.
Fuck you.
Okay, yeah, you make your way back to
The carpenters,
board.
yep.
Yeah. When you get there, it is still open, but it is only Travok inside at that moment in time.
Son of a balls. I asked Travok where he's gone.
He's gone home for the night.
Where does he live?
Where does he live?
Make a.
Don't worry, Travok, I'll come back tomorrow.
I was gonna say make a persuasion check if you want.
Oh, I'm good at that. Yeah.
What
You
the
know-
hell?
Oh, wow.
We're in the upside down. I got another 20.
Hey, you did say it was opposite
27.
27.
Though. You did say it was opposite though.
He gives you directions.
He just blurts it out and then thinks, oh.
Derek's a sex machine. Yeah.
Yes, he'll give you directions to
Some stranger's house.
Heron's house.
Heron. I think it was an 8.
I don't know if it may have been a H. I honestly don't remember.
Doesn't matter. I'll run. Well, jog. I'll quick march in the direction of Heron's house to see if I can catch him on the way. But if not, I'll knock on his door if I want to get there.
I get my
Cool.
short rest.
Yeah, get your short rest. Yeah.
Stab. Roll all the details.
You won't catch up to him, but you'll be able to get to the door of his shack. Because everyone has a shack, yeah.
Mama?
You hear some scurrying movement and then a voice through the door. Hello?
Hi, is that Heron?
Yes. Who are you?
I'm a friend of Riga. I'm trying to find Rios. I was just wondering if I could ask you about him.
Rios. I was wondering where it was. You hear a lock on, not a lock, a latch opened up. The door sort of swings open. Not very far. It's sort of just half a foot or so, and there's just
shit. Before I start talking, I look around for hydras.
Okay. Make a perception check.
17.
No Hydra Rovers as far as you can see.
Excellent. Extra looking. So yeah, he opens the door.
Yeah,
and
just enough to put his face in the crack.
Yeah. That's what Peg says. So I. Shut up. So I ask him about how Rios has been the last few weeks. 'Cause you've been working with him on the figurehead and.
He's been good. Yeah, he's been very helpful.
Any disturbances in his schedule? Anything that you've noticed or anything?
Not really. It's only strange that he didn't turn up for work today. Travis didn't know where he was.
Okay. Well, if you think of anything, we're staying at the Asmodeus's
Temptation.
That's the one.
Yep. Cool.
I was going to say tickle party, but no, that's not. That's next door. And then I'm going to, quick insight check just to make sure that he's telling that he's not feeding me bullshit.
Go for it. Make an insight check.
Still double figures. What the fuck's going on? 21.
21. He's not bullshitting you.
Okay, cool. I thank him for his time, and I leave him be.
Cool.
I head back to Asmodeus' Temptation.
Wonderful.
And I'm going to get back to my Temptation. I'm going to head up to the room. I'm going to take my leather armour off. I'm going to break out my disguise kit, and I'm going to start making myself look like a crazy old halfling.
Cool.
Shade is massaging Throndraek back to health.
This is news to Shade.
Okay, hands, stop, please stop. I could punch you. That count as massage? Don't know. It might help.
Darek walks in and goes, get the baby oil from?
Johnson's as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in the other room. Okay. Guys are weirding me out.
You know the succubus is next door, right?
He prefers that.
Definitely not massage.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought that was canon.
No.
So you are just making yourself. So you're removing the armor. You're basically just dirting yourself up and making you look shitty.
No, I'm gonna like make my. I'm gonna sort of put like powder in my hair to make it grey.
Okay.
Great big sort of grey moustache.
Okay. Cool.
Little bit of like extra lines on my face with like whatever eyeliner or whatever pencil.
Cool. So that will take you.
Just get a stick from the floor somewhere. Oh.
That will take you about 30 minutes.
Okay.
What the rest of you been doing in this time?
I've been short resting.
You've just been short resting the whole time.
Well, I've been short resting, and then I don't know how long it took him to get there and back.
It would have taken. It's taken about an hour and a half the whole way around.
Me sitting down in the main tavern, just in a corner, just looking around for anything dodgy.
Okay.
It's pirate
Or
town.
just trying. Yeah, I know. I know it is, but just trying to hear out, listen out
That's
for
where you
anything.
count for the dodgy around
Yeah,
here.
listen out for anything that might be related to what we're looking into.
Sure, make a perception check as you're listening out.
20.
20, cool. Yeah, that's pretty good. You don't hear anything in particular about people going missing or whatnot.
Everyone's talking about strange lubed up dwarf upstairs.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
It's
Shade, I'm ready.
the bar's like, oh, that's extra. I have to clean the sheets.
He's engaged, man. It's not right.
No, it's not right.
It might be a poly relationship. We don't know.
It's definitely not.
Yeah, it's Shade, the missus, and the tiger. There's at least 3.
Shade, Tony, and
And if she's a tiger too, then it's the whole.
We've got a whole family done.
It's a whole new meaning to beast in the sheets, doesn't it? Yeah, you don't hear anything related to what you're currently listening to.
Okay.
I mean, after my short rest, I'm gonna go downstairs. Do you want a spa so you're ready for tomorrow?
2 days time.
He can't tell time.
I know.
Doesn't have a calendar, man.
Well, wait.
I do.
Pull it out. Oh, I can make date for this day, but not that one. I can't spar today. Not tomorrow.
He just flips his arm out and just there's just a calendar out of his arm. From
Oh wait, no, maybe I can reschedule it.
Your braces are weird.
Braces of calendar.
Sure. Kill some time.
Yeah, yeah, go outside and
Okay.
Cool.
start punching you in the
Raven
face.
Queen's calling me.
As per the night
Tonight's the
before,
night.
you get people who sort of start watching you, realise you're not killing each other, and they just leave.
Again.
Yeah.
While I'm fighting, I am going to be looking for any. Are any of the rovers that we went and spoke to like there?
No.
Okay.
Like, so they're not like they're
Nah,
watching us.
they're
or-
not
okay.
following you.
Okay.
Good.
That is a point. Whilst I remember, there is a point I do need to clarify. I said last week that they were throwing bodies into the harbour. They are throwing them slightly further out of the harbour. They're just throwing them into the sea, not the actual harbour,
Yeah. Okay.
because there are no bodies in the harbour. And as it was pointed out to me, that would create some awful decay, death smell. So, there's still a point in the city or the town they can go to throw them just directly into the sea, and then underwater currents will move Cool.
Let's take the people on the ships like, and as we approach into Shroudwood,
You
you
can
can
look to your
smell
left.
death and decay.
Look to your left.
Please
you
hold your
see
noses.
The latest additions to the harbour graveyard.
Yeah, as you go sailing, it's like, oh shit, you owe me money.
Ooh, pouch.
What you don't know is when you reach out, they grab hold.
Yeah, other than that, spa, drink, like,
Cool.
get deets.
Get deep.
Does Icarus kiss and tell?
Ooh.
No.
Cool. There is no kiss and telling.
Do it. Tell.
Cool.
No.
I'll probably make use of my alchemist kit and make a thing of antitoxin.
Ooh.
That will take a length of time equal to.
Huh?
You do it in an afternoon?
I
Evening?
think so. Or if not, we'll be here for like another day or so. So
Oh, you can do it in like a whole day, alright?
yeah, I'll just extend it out over the time
I'm
if
just
it
not sure if you
happens
have to be.
Yeah, you won't get it
concentrating
done
on
tonight. How much does antitoxin cost?
50 gold
50 Cool, that does take you a work week.
a week.
Yeah, it takes
Takes
you a
a
work
week?
week. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can make 50 gold's worth of stuff a week. A work week. So that's 6 days, technically.
6. Oh yeah, 6 days and it's not.
Yeah,
They
it's a
have a
10-day week.
They have 4-day weekends.
They have 3-day, 2-day, 3-day, 2-day.
Yeah.
I'd love that system.
Yeah.
Same.
That's why he built it into his world.
It's a good system.
Then over that time, and I guess whilst we're on the ship and that, I'll be able to.
Yeah, you can do it well on the ship, yeah.
Well, until the crack-
Assuming it's steady enough. Yeah.
We're
Okay.
already
So,
sailing into the worst storm in the world. What could possibly happen to all your glass
So the
flare?
captain called Mad Jack.
Yeah.
No, it's all fine.
I'll go with that.
Old man Jack. He likes his full
Jackster,
title.
Jackie boy.
So yeah,
he's
I'll
anything.
get started. Going
Cool,
with
you
that.
start making antitoxin, cool.
Just kill the pirate.
Do I have to deduct some?
Yeah, because it will cost
gathered
you.
some stuff previously, but
You just have the rules.
Character can spend money to collect raw materials, sounds really weird. Spend money to collect raw materials. Which way?
Well, yeah,
what
because essentially you
happens
just
if
go out
do-
and buy materials. Though, because you don't have the materials, normally it would cost half the amount of the normal thing. But because of where you are, it would cost you the full 50 gold to get the materials.
Even if I go out of town to gather,
Where are you going to go gather out of town?
that's the point. So there's very little point.
Yes.
Jack will give you a good deal.
Sod it. I'll just pay the 50 gold.
Cool.
It's worth doing because we're going to some random unknown island, and I don't know why, but the idea of something poisonous being there
That's fair.
seems to come to mind.
Learn to be a dwarf.
We've got a paladin.
Yeah, we do.
And when I level up, I'm planning on taking a spell that will help.
Prestidigitation, right?
Well, you know, I have some choices. Would you prefer alchemist fire, acid, alchemist fire, antitoxin, oil, perfume, or soap?
Why did you look at me when you said soap?
I imagine that you're
And
still.
soap.
I imagine that we're still like half covered in blood from one of the earlier fights.
It's not my blood.
Some of it is.
So mixed in now. Hey, Blood Boys, you're part of them.
No, not mine.
Oh yeah, so
And hepatitis.
yeah, we're on this deserted island. We got some guy called Mad Jack there. Perfume, anyone?
No.
We could be there a while. You never know.
Wow.
If this romance blossoms, yeah, they might want some perfume too. I think Sam's going to kill me.
Well, he has always
Sam
wanted a
won't.
pet.
Shade might kill Derek.
I thought
No.
you were killing
Oh
Sam.
yeah, no, legit. I forget.
He goes full feral.
So are you making anything or?
Alchemist fire, which costs 50 gold as well.
Cool. That would take a week. But yes, you will need to pay 50 gold to get the equipment. I mean, it's still cheaper than buying it. It will cost you 100 gold to buy it here.
Yes.
Yeah, we're sacrificing for that, aren't we?
So
Sorry,
I'll
what?
just do
Yes,
50 gold
we
now
are.
and
Cool. That's cool. But yeah, so it will take a
We're
week
doing
to make.
disguise kit and we're leaving you as a sacrifice.
Yeah. We're sacrificing for the blood god.
I'm not a sacrifice. I'm bait.
Sacrifice bait, what's the difference?
Same thing, whatever.
Also, there isn't a blood god in this universe.
Fine. It's for someone else. It's for Bane.
Oh.
Okay. The Raven Queen might be
Bit-
having
bit-
some
bit-
work.
I know.
Shade.
Bit radical character growth there, Shade. That's a bit out of left field, buddy. We haven't seen that one coming. To be honest with you. Well played.
Bring that back in. Bring that back in.
I'm a follower of Bane, the Raven Queen. Raven Queen.
You want to keep a bit more of a tight, heavy lid on that secret shit. I actually worship Bane this whole time.
Chaos evil over here. What? Sorry? No, I'm lawful good.
Anyway,
Bane
sacrifice.
tiger.
Cool. Right.
Bait.
So Darek comes down. Actually, well, you guys don't know it's Darek.
Are you two quite
we were
finished
sat
with
in the
this?
room as he was.
But you were
How-
sat
how-
downstairs.
How well
He
is
went
it?
upstairs
Can
in
we?
the room.
How well is it? Well,
Pretty
we
good.
know he's disguising himself.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a
Yeah.
good disguise.
I mean, we have to know it's him because he's meant to be following him.
That's what I'm talking
Coming up
to
to
you.
you, yeah.
We walk into the room. Who's this stranger in our room? We don't
Stranger
know any
danger,
other
stranger
halflings.
danger, kill him.
Anyway.
No, can't help. No.
Okay. Follow me. Stealth. Can either
No,
of-
I was just thinking, no, he's over here, come and get him. No.
Please don't pour like cultist barbecue sauce on me or whatever. Delicious. Eat him. Eat
Don't
him.
worry.
Sorry, was like, can either of us?
Stealth.
If he helps us with that spell, probably.
Are you all following?
Well, are you using the spell?
Park can follow. He just has to change into his leather armor.
Par's not.
No.
Pa,
I think if there
Elveran.
was going to be people that would do it,
Yeah.
Shamshir definitely would.
The others
Maybe,
stay here
some
and
sorcerers
drink.
would
The others
go.
stay here and drink, sure.
Yeah, the heavy arm brigade can stay here and be on reserve. They're our reserve.
They're on the bench.
Yeah.
Cool.
Most of us.
I'll turn the stone off for a while.
Hmm?
I'll turn the stone off so it's slightly less conspicuous.
You would have to unattune to it.
I have to unattune. I can't just turn it off.
Oh, it just floats.
Fuck.
Well, you're not coming either.
Just hold on to
I
it
don't know.
and then you like spin round.
You're spinning around. You could try and grab it. It's a DC 24 acrobatic check to grab it out of the
I
air.
know.
It's really hard.
Yeah, it's a stone. So just us two then.
Yeah, you can use an action to seize and stow the stone to
Um,
make it effect.
You know, it only lasts an hour though.
Oh, so you can grab it and put it away. Okay.
Yeah,
No, that's fair. Cool.
how
it's only everything else that has to do the check, isn't it?
Right. Okay, yeah, cool. So you can use that action. Oh, in that case, then yeah, you can just grab it and put it in your pocket.
how long's the walk between this place and the Bigtoe house?
About an hour.
Oh, there we go then.
Oh,
Perfect.
cool.
Isn't that convenient?
Mm.
Marvelous.
I mean, it's taking you that long every time you've gone, so.
I'm good with that.
That's why it's not worth it.
I'm going to be Olmo Bigtoe.
Oh,
Okay.
Mo, big toe.
Olmo Bigtoe.
Oh, Mo, my big toe.
You sure you want him following you?
No, my character.
If we could stop feeding him the crazy juice and get regular son of a deadly shade back. rather than whatever the fuck this monkey's doing.
It's someone
Tony's
telling me
taking
Shay.
over.
Yeah.
Shay's clearly gone missing.
Oh dear, are you is he
evil
getting close to
twin.
full moon? Is his tiger coming out? Is his tiger showing up?
No, isn't the tiger came out? Isn't the tiger came out recently?
Yeah.
So this is his character crest shade. Bit more jokey fun time shade. Jokey fun time.
Maybe he's at that stage of drunk where he's not like fully pissed, but he's just
You've been
getting really
drinking?
chatty.
No. He doesn't drink much, like at all, really.
Water. But
Like he drinks water. Yeah.
Doesn't consume any liquid, like, ever.
Dehydrated.
Apart from blood on full moon.
Yeah, he alcohol. He tends to avoid alcohol where
Right.
possible.
Anyway,
so the plan is.
Speaking of dehydration, are you good now?
Definitely a lightweight.
Okay.
So plan is Darek is slightly ahead.
Mhm.
You three are following behind quietly.
Yeah.
pass without
Yes, we
trace.
pass
With
without
past that
trace.
race.
2 key points.
Wonderful.
I have 1 key point left.
Cool.
So I look like an old. I'm gonna be like stooped over. I'm gonna use a walking stick,
Cool.
Kind of how you.
possibly like a cane.
You've only got 1 key point left. You've had enough time to have a short rest.
Yeah,
So I would have got.
because
how-
I had
you
a
should've
short rest. Yeah, you got all of them
You've
back.
got all your key points back.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah.
should not have 1 key point right now.
Because I did use them.
Yeah, but I had a short rest, so
Yeah.
therefore, like, you
Right,
can do
right. 3 key points left.
What did you use them for?
3?
Should have 4.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 3. Yeah, that's right.
'cause,
Yeah, 5-1.
Yeah, well, I used 1 for. It must have been.
I think you cast past that trace twice.
I can't remember.
Last session you cast past that trace twice.
Cool.
Right, so you 3 make stealth checks because you're attempting to hide. You're just walking.
Okay.
I assume you're not attempting to hide yourself.
Well, no, but I was going to
Yeah, plus
like
10.
performance check for pretending
I
to
know,
be
I
an old
have
man or
advantage
anything like that.
because-
No.
No, because a disguise kit, you can if you spend the time making it, you just create the kit, and the DC is DC 15 for someone to see through it.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So it
And
is
it's dark and everything, so yeah.
Yeah, you're just gonna walk through pretending to be an old man,
Yeah.
which, for intents and purposes, you're gonna do. It's not difficult to pretend to be a hunched over old man.
Yeah.
So, cool. Right, so stealth checks.
18.
18,
25.
25.
33.
Cool.
I think we're good. Hopefully.
Well,
I
good.
rolled
There's
high.
our 2 missing
You didn't
people,
have
but it
to,
should be
did you?
like 20 at least.
Okay, cool. So, excuse me.
How rude.
You right there?
Yeah, I'm just gassy.
Oh look.
You're guessing.
Oh, missing my shocked face.
Um, so, you're heading through the streets. You guys are following. How far behind?
The streets are pretty empty at the moment, right?
Fairly, yeah.
Then we don't have
And
to
also
be
we've got
anywhere.
we've got super eyes.
Yeah,
That's true.
but I
We've
still
got
can
go
only see
gadget
as far
eyes.
as dark vision, so.
Alright.
So
And-
we're
and-
60
and-
foot behind.
Yeah,
then I
and,
can see.
and there's a
Or
yeah,
50, let's say 50, so that we're within.
You're going down mostly back alleyways and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really a straight line. There's lots of bends and curves
Yeah.
and stuff. So, cool. So,
We're probably still within earshot anyway.
I mean, I can still get to there. If we're 50
Same.
feet, I can still get
Yeah,
there.
we
in one
didn't
round.
we didn't finish the
Right.
plan
Well,
off in
we
terms of
did
like
well.
if I get captured, you guys don't see where I go. What do I do then? But yeah, we didn't really do that.
You
We fucked up at the planning stage already. Hooray!
Your plan.
cast Mage Hand on your captors and go. Ding, 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 ding.
orc check.
Oh, gee. Yeah. That would freak them out. That might give me your money. Orc check.
Remote
What the
orc.
fuck?
Remote orc check.
Remote orc check.
Okay. So,
Woo.
you are walking through the streets, Darek. Occasionally, people.
Olmo.
Huh?
Olmo. That's my name now.
Almo. Whatever. Darek.
Olmo Bigtoe.
Occasionally, people go past you. You see people walking off down other alleys and stuff. You've got about 30 minutes or so when someone sort of comes out of alleyway in front of you, looks over at you and goes, "Huh. What are you doing walking around at this time? I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw, please."
Oh fuck.
Oh.
Do we see this?
'Cause
We're trying to keep him in eye shot.
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to. I mean, there are bends and whatnot.
Yeah.
But
Less than 10.
Less than 10. Cool. This is your. This person just became your best friend, and you will do whatever you want, whatever they want you to do.
Son of a fuck.
So you guys will come around the corner.
I forgot to say I've got his armor in my backpack, so I have nothing else in there.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So as
Can
you
you also
guys,
have my crossbow and shit?
Well, yeah, I have your
Thank you.
equipment in my like, on me.
yeah, all, I would assume all your equipment is with.
Because
people.
I currently have £7 worth of equipment. I think I can
Wow.
carry a bit more than that.
Yeah.
Jesus, dude.
So
You just have one of our.
The only thing I would have told you to take care of is my books.
Oh,
Rest of it I don't really give a
92
shit
pounds
about.
of equipment.
Even the healing potions, I'm like, yeah.
Oh,
fuck
actually, and the £7 is my axe. That's it.
If you want to carry more, you could just have one of the other characters in the backpack.
I was going to say, you could probably hold me with myself and 92 pounds worth of stuff.
that actually is a point. Have you still got the amulet of health on? Cool. Good to know.
I'm not taking that shit off.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, I think
So
I'm amazing.
this person says
Oh,
to
I haven't got my goggles though. Have I?
No.
Fuck.
you can't see very well.
I could wear them.
You could wear them.
I can see 120 feet
Nice. But we won't be that far.
with eagle eyes. No, but I can still do it.
Yeah. So this
Then you
person
shoot.
says to you, "Let's go for a walk this way."
Okay.
Cool. You guys turn around the corner and you see Darek's walking down an alleyway with someone you do not know in the wrong direction.
And I also assume
are we
I've
gonna-
completely kind of forgotten to do my old man walk. And I'm down.
I
It's
don't
like,
know.
Oh, yeah,
we
you're
might
just-
actually
yeah.
maybe
I'm just
follow.
gambling like that.
Yeah.
We're gonna follow.
Yeah.
I think,
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think. Are we gonna get close? Closer or?
we can still get to them.
Yeah. It's just if they're going down an alleyway, they're gonna go out of eyesight, which
Maybe we
means
do
we
get
could
closer.
lose them. So I don't know.
Go get close.
We can't
As you're
lose sight of
walking,
them.
it's a human. They say. So
Is it?
It is a human.
Sure.
They look human.
Yeah, that's okay. They look human. Yeah, I'll settle with that.
It's good he's got legs, you know.
It's bipedal.
So
Advance to stack my blood.
says, so I'm just going to ask you some questions. I'd like you to answer them truthfully if you can. Please.
I'll do my very best. I'm really sorry. We're such great friends, but I've completely forgotten your name.
I never gave you my name.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Yes. I don't think my name's important.
No, you're right.
So, first off, I assume you're in a disguise.
Yeah, it's really good, isn't it?
It's
I'm really
very-
good at that.
It's a very good disguise.
I'm very happy with it. Yeah.
Um,
The moustache fell off like 3 times, but you know, eventually I got it stick.
I can do that. It's very difficult. It's a lot easier when you can just.
Taking off's really gonna hurt.
Well, it's a lot easier when you can just change your form yourself.
Oh,
Yeah.
can you do that then?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But it would be very advantageous. Yes.
Yes. Do you have any friends here with you?
A couple.
Okay. Are they in the city as well?
Yes.
Wonderful. But you're not from the city.
Oh no. Well, I'm from a city. Yes.
Well, yes, I assumed as much.
So are we going to interfere or wait until they get? As
I mean,
close as
have we got
possible?
round the corner seeing this yet?
I
or
mean,
what's
yeah, you
going
guys. For all intents and purposes, you guys are following. You're not close enough to hear what's being said.
on? Yeah.
So we're 60
Oh,
feet
so they're
behind.
walking and talking at the moment.
Walking and talking.
Okay, cool.
Are we
yeah.
within 60 feet?
Within 50 feet.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are close enough where if you want to do something, you can do something. As and when people go around corners and things.
Do we want to?
When he starts biting my neck, charge it.
Yeah, at the moment, the plan was to follow to find where Darek's being taken.
So,
So we're following.
So when we see the building, then we do it because by then they'll have backup.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We don't
Again,
know
this
what
is the lack of planning on my part. I apologise for this. I came with a
Sorry,
great plan.
silence you. You're the one dying at the moment.
I came up with a great plan, and then we forgot to fucking do the planning. we just did the first bit, and then we forgot about what happens if it all goes
Tits
well
up.
/ wrong.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it is going well, and that I think we're on something, but it's going really badly at the same time.
For now, I think we'll just keep
You might
following.
get shanked.
Hunter, Stormzy, what do you think? Great.
Oh, he's put the mask on. He's put the mask on.
What, are they with us?
Nah,
Yeah.
they stayed behind for.
Shit, I thought they
Please.
came
no,
with
it
us.
was just us four
Yeah.
on this trek.
Damn, I thought they actually came with us because it fits.
Oh no, well, Shamshir got terrible food poisoning, and we couldn't bring the Clanky brothers because they're clanky.
And Stormzy?
He was,
Stormzy.
well,
He had a gig to go before that.
He makes noise apparently. Apparently he gets like bolts that he makes noise and shit.
Darn.
Okay. So you have friends with you in the city. I assume they'll miss you.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I'd hope. I'm not really sure. We're quite new. It's quite a new relationship.
that's
The relationships.
well. It's always good to have friends. May I suggest you run along and go find them? It's not always the safest place to be out and about.
Oh, well, if we just wait here, they're following me, so they'll be here in a minute.
Oh, wonderful. Well, you can wait right here. I'm going to carry on walking myself.
Okay,
Right.
bye then.
And they walk off.
You, by
Let's
how you
continue
said they
following
walk
him.
on.
Yeah, I was about to do that.
yeah.
They walk off. Yeah, as in
Yeah.
that person.
Gonna
Yeah,
continue
I'm-
following
okay.
him.
Okay, yes. You guys come up to Darek.
No, I ignore Darek.
Oh.
You have to go past Darek.
Okay.
Like,
I'm on the way, dude.
yeah.
Alright.
Unless
You
you
ignore me and walk straight past me.
But we're behind you. We're behind you. So does he see us coming up?
No, I can't see shit.
Before you do
Yeah,
that,
because there's no
I-
dark vision.
yeah. As we come up to you, I'm putting my hand over your mouth and let you know it's me. Don't say a word. Stay here. We're following him.
I'm just gonna continue following. I mean, does he have to roll stealth?
if he's trying to be quiet.
Am I still?
Yeah.
Well, we're sneaking. I know to sneak.
Yeah.
I'm going to sneak.
Who,
Cool.
who is that? I said pushed.
Oh, he didn't give me his name, which is odd, but we're very good friends.
You don't know him, but he's good friends.
Yes, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but I can't explain it very well. But it's real. It's true.
Kind of give him a slap around the face.
Sure.
I'll be quiet. Jesus.
How hard are you slapping him?
Like, come on.
Kind of just a knock to the senses, not really a
So it's a light snap. You're not attempting to cause damage.
no. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm more focusing on the dude that
Yeah,
we're
same.
following, to be
That's
honest.
fine.
Yeah. These two can go on, but I'm trying to.
Oh, so you've stopped? Okay.
God.
Ow.
Cool.
You're clearly not yourself at the moment.
Right. You
Right.
two are.
Have you stopped?
Because we're
'Cause-
following. Because he's going at this moment.
I'm trying not to stop because we're.
Yeah, that's what
that's
I'm
cool.
wondering.
Right, so
Like,
you're walking.
Yeah.
You're walking. You're hitting whilst walking.
Okay, right.
Yeah, and then I'll just sort of drag him along with us quietly.
Cool. Have no effect.
Oh, pass out the trace. 29.
You won't get it because you weren't there at the casting.
Yeah.
19.
Still good.
You got a
18.
18, 19,
33 high drop.
33, 25. Okay. There's still covers. It's fine. You only need half the pie to beat the roll.
We failed. We're less than 20.
You got more than me, and I had +10 to my roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Built to be a stealth machine.
Yeah.
When you guys go around the corner that he went down, you do not see him.
Well, then I'm going to look for him.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You make perception checks. Yeah.
Fair point.
That's a 23.
Cool. 27.
Cool.
I don't have dark vision,
Probably
so I'm
still
not even
can't
going to
see.
try this.
That's fair. Oh, right, yeah. Make your checks with disadvantage because it is dim light.
Nope.
You'd ignore that. You do. Yeah, that's right.
That's
18.
18, yeah.
Cool. There is. What was yours, sorry?
23.
23. There's no sign of him.
Okay, I'm going to keep walking and look down alleyways.
Cool. Yeah, you go looking down alleyways. Which is not even like.
So I mean, how long has passed since we saw him?
He went round a corner, and then you've come round the corner, and he's gone.
He was hooded and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the ground like?
What's the ground like? Cobblestone.
Okay.
Where is he? I can't see much.
Actual fact, that's a point.
Stealth mission, man. Come on. We can still whisper to each other.
Actually, what you would have noticed, Shade, now you're thinking about it, because of cobblestone, you heard his footsteps, and then his footsteps just stopped.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
I know exactly what he's done.
Well, then.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna find him. Can I identify if he's used pass without trace? Or not?
Sure. You can make an Arcana check and attempt to.
Feel the magic in the air.
Wouldn't it make it really difficult because there's now 2 pass
Probably
without
not.
traces going on, so...
That'll be 6.
That'd be 6. I mean, you know, pass without trace is a thing.
Well, yeah, because I have it.
Yeah, because you have it. But pass without trace doesn't just doesn't like remove sound. It makes you better at sneaking
true.
around.
Yeah.
And it removes tracks. But like, it went from. There was no like change in it. It was he was walking on cobblestone, and then the sound was just gone.
Derek's going to look up.
I mean, I assume he's climbed or something.
Or he's invisible.
Or he's used a spell.
Yeah.
Invisible won't stop sound either.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you
visibility
can just
was
stop walking.
He can stop walking and he's invisible. So
And just stand there and wait to watch us bumble about in the dark and laugh his bollocks off.
Yeah.
Not that Derek's ever done that at all.
He's not done it once.
No.
He's stopped, I reckon. There were footsteps, and as soon as we've come round, they've just gone quiet.
Might be invisible.
Don't you have that spell?
Yeah.
Cast it.
But you won't be able to see me. Doesn't mean I can see him. Just means you won't be able to see me.
No, the one to see him. You cast it on the spiders.
Oh. Sure. Fairy fire.
Sure. Your fairy fire does not light anything up.
Yeah.
Wow. Sorry.
Well, if he stopped, if we wait here, he's got to move again, or the spell will run out. Right?
I guess.
What's the problem? He's a good guy.
No, he's not.
No, he's my friend.
Okay, snap out of it. I punch him in the face.
Fair enough.
I like how we've gone from...
Darek, are you attempting to move?
Yeah. No, there's no way I know that's coming.
That's fair.
Because Throndraek is one of the people that I believe is my friend. So when he just turns around and punches me in the fucking face,
so this is just going to hit you.
Oh yeah, no,
Cool.
completely just like blindsided me. Just like,
Roll some damage.
7.
fucking hell.
This has gone from asking, like, oh, do you have friends? Are they
Darek,
good to know?
you can make another wisdom saving throw.
This.
Ooh, I might have 18.
18. Whatever that effect was to make you think he was your friend, that is gone. He did something to you.
Thank you. Also, ow. Can people stop fucking with my brain?
Is there any one exit? That you've gone down or not?
I mean, it's just where there's more alleyways coming off of where you've gone.
Oh, okay.
It's not one. It's not just a straight street. Yeah.
It's not lit down here at all, is it?
Nope.
Has anyone got a torch?
Well, yeah. But it doesn't make me very stealthy, does it? But hey.
Well, if they've
Still.
stopped, they know we're here, so can I have a torch?
I can cast dancing.
Oh, that.
I think I dancing.
I'd like a torch.
Sure.
We have torches.
Yeah. Have a lit torch.
Yeah, I have dancing lights, so I can just make
All
things
that.
appear.
Yeah, I mean, can I have a look around, like, seeing if he's now
So
lit up,
true.
if there's any shadows, like, that have been made?
Sure. Oh, what, are you looking for shadows?
Well, I'm looking for him, but, you know, he's hiding in the dark.
He's making a getaway.
What's this flying machine? Never seen this before.
Just moving around the thing and using the light to light up the shadows. He's not in any of the
Attack
shadows.
helicopter. Doesn't smell too.
Okay.
That's my Jack's boat.
Oh, God.
Fuck it all.
That would explain a lot.
Fucking terrifying.
Yeah, but we're getting a fantastic deal all of a sudden.
Jack's boat is an AC 130. 100 gold, you're untouchable.
He's like, don't answer, I got it, I just got it.
I got it fair and
Say it like you stole it.
Got it fair and square.
Yeah.
Fine.
An 11 kill streak.
I don't know what this fella does, but it goes boom.
What do you remember of the person then? Now you seem to have snapped out of it.
Very little. Look human from what I could tell, but no real details.
It was very strange. When you could sort of remember the events leading up to it. You sort of caught them out the corner of your eye and were turning to look at them when they spoke to you, and then that's when your brain went foggy. You didn't make eye contact with them; they just spoke to you.
Yeah. So you think they're here?
Well, where could they have gone? I don't know much about.
Yeah. Shay, you think he's here though? That's your best guess.
Best as any.
Very far again.
Cool. Nothing.
Shit.
And my 23 is still going.
Yeah.
Unless he's got another way of escaping.
If he went silent, then how do we know he didn't just magically teleport? He could easily have gone out of earshot and then.
If Shay heard his
One-
footsteps, he would have heard him cast a spell.
That's true, actually.
Would have heard him say something.
Yeah, you always say words when you do it.
Well,
sometimes.
Not every spell.
Well, that was unfortunate. It almost worked. But he asked me if I had any friends, and I said yes. So he knew there were people who were going to miss me, therefore he didn't take me.
So we need to find a person in town without any friends. We need to not discuss the plan in the middle of the alley where the guy might still be.
If that's the case, he already sees us anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yes, I'm gonna carry on. I'm gonna head to the Bigtoe house. You guys can keep following if you want, or if but hopefully I'll try and get the Bigtoes to open the door and let you all in. After all, once I get in there. But
We're already here, we might as well keep going the rest of the way.
yeah, no, I was going all the way. Yeah. But if you guys do come in, it will definitely tip off the Hydras if they're still there. That's the only thing. So let's keep going.
Cool. So carrying your way towards Bigtoe's, is Darek going out in front and you guys following again, or are you moving in
I'm
one group?
waiting like 40 feet behind.
Yeah, I mean, you're still in
I'm
disguise,
going to
aren't
act
you?
like I'm going
Sorry.
following, but I'm just waiting at that spot just in case that guy's still there, but I need on with some off chance.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing happens in that.
Oh,
Anyway.
I give your.
No.
No, I don't give your stuff back. It's still disguised.
Cool.
Is it worth one of us waiting here? In case, or some of us waiting here?
I'd rather not wait on my own, considering what's just happened.
Well, there's more than one of us. Three-way? Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause we left half and back to the pub. That's not really a party split, that's they're not here.
Yeah, that's fair.
If you want to wait with,
Well,
then he might be gone.
he might be, but there's only one way to find out. How long does that spell usually last?
Invisibility,
Yeah.
an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, you know it's not great invisibility at this point. Great invisibility lasts a minute, and it's definitely been longer than a minute.
Well, I don't mind waiting if he's just going to the Halfling family. I'm waiting.
So you're waiting there.
I'll wait with you.
Cool.
Bye, Darek.
Oh, I assumed you were going with Darek.
I thought I was waiting, but I did because I did say I was going to wait
Yeah.
beforehand.
Well, yeah, I'm not in any danger anymore
Exactly.
because the thing that took Rios
Yeah.
tried to take me,
Mhm.
and then he
Weren't
left me
interested.
behind.
That's fair.
I didn't meet his kid get in the van criteria of being a lone kid.
Lollipop.
Yeah. He successfully lured me into the van, but it turns out I had people looking for me, so he threw me out the van.
You were allergic to lollipops, so he was like, no.
Okay.
It's
So you
just not an
three,
orphan.
you three are staying here, and Darek is heading off on his own. Yes.
To the big
Yeah,
distance.
what can go wrong?
And you're staying in disguise.
Yep.
And not taking your equipment back from Throndraek.
Hell yeah.
Wonderful.
Am I getting the goggles back then?
Sure.
Bye. That's
Cool.
you.
So how long are you three waiting in the alley?
Well, until...
Okay, so essentially for the next like 55 minutes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Or until I hear something, or, you know.
That's cool.
Yeah. You're not going to be there.
Oh, I'm gonna try and scream.
Just scream. How common is screaming in the middle of the night in the city?
I mean, you haven't heard any screams.
Just scream.
I'm gonna scream "Mama" as loud as I can. if something happens, and hopefully that you guys will hear that.
Okay.
Just killed a man. Sorry, that does that.
Cool. So, Darek, you go back in the opposite direction towards the where you wanted to go before you encountered a human.
Yeah, before I got detoured by another mind rapist. So many mind rapists.
It takes you 20 minutes or so, and you will get to the Bigtoe residence. Are you just walking straight towards? the
No, I'm having a little bit of a look for the Hydras.
Cool. Make a perception check.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in the dark as well.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Not that it matters, right?
Not that it matters. 11.
11.
I see everything.
Well, fortunately for you, they're not being that quiet.
I didn't think I'd lose this character's stupidity, but here we go. Okay.
Dice gods, man, dice gods.
No, also stupidity.
Oh,
They are. You can't see
They're
them.
still, but they're still there.
You
But-
can hear there's still 5 of them. Weirdly enough, you're pretty sure one of the voices you're talking is the. Oh, you weren't there for the voice for them talking before. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah, it's just you two. So yeah, so there's still. You can definitely still hear.
But
5.
my meta senses go, oh, it's the same when I talk to these guys.
Yeah, one of them's the same.
you
the,
don't
the,
know.
other four, the other 4 are different.
What's that, Meta Pigeon? Oh, thank you, Meta Pigeon. I'll probably tonight Meta Crows, given all the crows got fucking.
But yeah, so they're sort of. You can't see them. You can just hear them around the corner talking to each other, occasionally laughing, drinking and stuff.
As I walk up to Bigtoe House, do they Does their behaviour change? They seem to give the tiniest of shits. Probably a little bit.
Possibly, you do hear a slight change in their voices. You can't really see them.
But yeah, but they're not coming closer. They're not sort of like.
No.
But they might start going like, and like quieten down and whisper because they're like,
Yes.
oh shit.
Yeah.
The house we're watching, someone's actually approaching it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
a hunchback man. You're in jail.
If they bother with the formality of jail, it's pirate tell himself.
You won't be put in a cage.
Pretty sure they're going to kill me and dump me in the ocean. But
They
you know,
literally said to us, if you kill them and no one's seen,
Yeah, exactly. So
as long as you get rid of the bodies by dumping it in the sea. Hey, finger guns all round.
Cool. So you make your way up to the Bigtoe residence.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Cool.
Osamin! Osamin, it's me, your Uncle Olmo. Long lost Uncle Olmo.
In Halfling, yes?
Yeah.
Cool. You hear some scurried movement at the door. I'm sorry, what?
I lean into the door and whisper, I'm not really your uncle, obviously. It's a ruse. I need to talk to you, but I think I want to, we're trying to find Rios. I'm trying to help you. Can you let me in?
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yeah.
Son of a cock.
You're behind the door.
Oh, that's gone badly.
Oh no.
11 again.
11.
You're not getting in.
Hear back from Osamin. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about your son, who's gone missing.
There's no problems here. It's fine. You can leave now.
Weird, eh?
No, I really can't.
Please leave. Please.
Look, I said I shouted I was your uncle so that the Hydras wouldn't care. That's the cover. But if you keep me here outside the door too long, they're gonna get suspicious anyway, and they're gonna come and have a word with you and find out what's going on anyway. Just go, oh yeah, Uncle Olmo, and open the fucking door. For both our sakes.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
13.
No,
it's not in a very good place. You hear sort of a latch on the door. The door swings open,
No way.
and he sort of sticks his head out and says, "Oh, Uncle, yes, come in, yes."
wow.
Amateurs. Walk in the door.
Commoners.
He shuts the door behind you and he locks it. It is lit inside. They do have a fire. It is basically just a one-room shack sort of thing. Turning to look at Osamin, you notice that he is beaten to shit.
Oh fuck.
He's got one of his eyes is like completely swollen shut. He appears to have a broken arm, slung a sling across his torso. Just every part of his flesh that you can see is cut and bleeding. He is fucked up.
Okay.
And then looking around, you don't see Verly.
Oh shit. Okay. Where's your wife? Have they taken her?
No. He says, Verly, you can come out. They.
The scraping, shuffling noise is like.
That
hidden.
I heard.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. She comes out from a section of the wall.
Oh, is it well done? Is it well
It's pretty well
described?
done, yeah. It's made out of wood.
Your son is gifted.
He is.
He has a rare talent. Yes, introductions. I am a member of the Errant Guard. We do not come here for any of this disappearance business, but we are a band of heroic adventurers, and we have heard of Rios's plight, and we want to help. You've met some of my colleagues earlier, but they didn't get through the door.
We've been told not to talk to anyone.
By whom? The Hydras.
The Hydra Rovers.
Only the Hydra Rovers? No other?
No one else.
And they've been watching you since
I went to ask them for help.
Right. Okay, that's starting to make some sense. So, I assume you didn't know he was missing till you woke up and found him not here.
Not here. His bed wasn't slept in.
Right. So we know he left somewhere at 1 a.m. and he was on his way back here.
He left Asmodeus Temptation, if I remember.
How do you know that?
We said he was going there with some friends.
Very well.
Well, probably who's actually going next door. But, yeah.
Bye, Mum. I'm off to the brothel with some mates.
Asmodeus Temptation is the tavern. But they're part of the same establishment. It's the same thing as saying I'm going off to the brothel, but it's not quite saying it.
Yeah. And so then you went to go. You didn't go to the blood bandits. You didn't go to the vultures. You didn't go to the hydras. You went to the.
We went to the blood bandits first.
And they were of no help.
No, we spoke to one of the gate guards on duty the day he went missing. We spoke to a guy called Dawson.
Okay, before we leave town, let's just fucking kill Dawson and get on my tits. Heroic adventures, we can put that to one side. Just let's go murder Hope and fucking kill Dawson for just for shit. Just
as long as you don't get caught and put him in the ocean, it's fine.
Yeah, we'll just tell Throndraek he said something shitty about Claude or something. Just wind up and let him go like a toy. Okay, so Dawson was of no help because he's a drunkard and a lout. So then you went to the.
We wanted to see if he'd left the town.
Gates.
Yes, but he said he hadn't seen anyone. So we went to the Hydra Rovers. And we spoke to someone called Dawn.
Dawn.
Yes, he was a human gentleman.
Okay, and
He's the one that did this. He said not to ask questions.
are you still feeling a lot of pain?
It's gone down a lot, but yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put some healing word into him.
Okay, cool.
6, 9, 13 plus. It's plus my charisma, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 20, 21.
Well, all of his injuries are gone.
Wait, I thought Healing Word was the really basic.
2 at level 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
all of his injuries are gone.
Wow.
I've broken arm.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him on side. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be like, I'm the good guy.
The cuts and the bruises all heal up. The broken arm is still broken because it doesn't.
I'm a good guy. You can trust me. I'm here to help. Yeah, that's what I'm pitching for.
Oh, that's
It's not. Admittedly, it's not Darek's full wheelhouse, but
Yeah.
make do amend.
Thank you. That's much better.
I mean, perhaps keep don't move around too freely, because they might come in and beat you up again.
I believe Dawn is one of the ones watching the house.
Okay. And so their only response was to come to beat you up and to watch the house. They haven't done any. They haven't, as far as you're aware, they haven't done anything else in terms of
As
looking
far
for
as-
him.
No, no. They said to not ask questions. People disappear all the time.
Okay. What else was I going to ask?
You tell them about the freaky guy you may have taken.
No, I don't want to freak them out. Is there anything you can tell me in terms of what happened here and any changes in his behaviour, anything anything abnormal with going on with him?
He was still the same.
Any new people in his life?
He had there was someone he was dating. We hadn't met them, but he seemed happy enough. So, but
the money he was saving, is it here? Do you know about it? Is it safe, or was he carrying it with him?
I don't think he would carry it with him. I know he was saving money, but it was a lot he was saving. So I think he kept it here, as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
I don't know where he would keep it. It would be probably a similar. It indicates the
hidey hole. Yeah. Okay. Well, we are going to do everything we can to try and find him. If you need us, we are staying at the Asmodeus Temptation. If you do need us, if the Hydras give you any more trouble, come and let us know. We will be in town for a few more days. We do have business elsewhere, but hopefully we can resolve this before we have to leave. But yeah, I'll leave now and head off. We're going to do everything we can. I'm sorry, I can't be of more help at this point in time, but we're doing what we can. We're not familiar with this place, and it's pirates all the way down. It's quite difficult to know who's intentionally evil and who's just a pirate who doesn't give a shit about normal human beings.
So some of them were alright. It's just the Hydra Rovers, really.
So.
And the vultures, actually. The vultures aren't that nice. You can't be that nice to run the pits.
No. But the Hydra's daughters and the blood bandits are, in terms of these pirates, they are preferable.
Yes.
Okay. Well, yes, I'd like to try and stir up some conflict, but I don't want innocents to get caught in the crossfire. So it's a difficult one and it takes time to engineer, and it's not going to help me find Rios. So I'm not going to do that at the moment. But future plans. We'll bear that in mind. We will, if we can't find Rios, we will come back and we will make this place better.
Okay.
But for now, stay safe, and if you need us, as I said, come find us.
Thank you.
And I go over to the door.
Yeah.
And I punch over.
Yeah.
I open the door, walk out, turn around and go, "You call that halfling stew? That was gross. I don't think we're related at all. A fire on your house!" And I storm off.
Osmond doesn't reply. You sort of hear the door slowly shut behind you. Cool.
Do the Hydras follow me?
Make a perception check.
Oh bollocks! I have to roll.
Disadvantage.
Yes.
Fuck you! Bad enough already.
Hey, doesn't matter.
Doesn't
You
matter.
got a 6 and a 7. Last time we got an 8 and a 9, so.
Total of 9. Yeah.
A total
I
of
can't see
9.
shit.
You might get beaten up.
Yeah, you don't hear anything. You can't see anything. So
I already have got beaten up. He punched me in the fucking face.
Hey, I helped. I used my medicine skills.
Technically,
Yes and no. You gave me the opportunity to make this saving throw again.
And it helped.
yeah, it did.
I'll slap you harder next time if that helps.
I mean, it would be.
It'd be preferable. I'd lose fewer hit points.
What's your strength?
I think it's 10.
Yeah, you lose far fewer hit points.
Yeah, lose one.
Basically, not us two. Punching
Yeah.
you.
Or par.
Yeah, flat 10.
Yeah, or par. You don't want par. Pointless Shamshir doing it. I think
Shamshir would just stab me.
That's true.
Shamshir doesn't use his fists. Shamshir's all about the blades.
He throws 7 daggers and hit you with one of them.
Yeah, but it'd be a sharpshooter shot. It'll fucking kill me. Yeah. Well, I said something so bread. It'd be throw a fucking knife in it, Shamshir.
Cool. So where do you go? Where do you head off to, Darek?
Asmodeus Temptation.
Cool.
Because I'm not sure I remember where the fuck they are.
That's
A.
fair.
And B, like if I got there and they weren't, I'd be like, okay, I just walked into the creepy alley where the guy might rape me and my friends are not here. So I'm just gonna go home.
Cool. You make your way back to Asmodeus Temptation. For you guys, the 55 minutes passes, no one appears.
Oh, well.
Punch a wall.
Fair enough.
Ah, my face! The guy appears.
The wall turns to me and says, ow.
Well, it licks you. Oh, fuck.
Oh no, that's in the Maya. That's when the wall's gonna say, ow, when you punch it.
Oh, that was not nice.
Why?
I'm just a castle man, what the fuck are you punching me for?
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, what?
It's better than your hand sticking to the wall.
That's fair.
Yeah, so I'll do that, and then I'm just gonna start angrily walking back to the tavern.
It's Throndraek, everything's angry.
He's not raging yet. He could have raged and punched you.
Please don't.
Recklessly.
Punch you.
Next time, he won't wait to for the other guys to leave. He'll just pick you up whilst you're still mind screwed and throw you at the guy.
No, I'll just do the Hulk thing.
You god.
Another look thing.
Puny halfling.
Cool. So you guys head back to Asmodeus Temptation.
Yes.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. You guys get there not long after Darek. No, you get there before Darek, I think. About the same time.
He took, what was it, 20 minutes to then get to the house.
Yeah.
Which
An
would
hour
mean
back.
20
And then it's an
minutes
hour
to there.
back.
So he'd be 15 minutes in front of us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh
yeah,
wait,
yeah.
plus the time in the house, so about 5 minutes in front of us.
Yeah.
That's
So,
okay.
that's
you guys
time.
are back at Asmodeus Temptation.
Oh, look, there's old man Osmo.
I go and order him
Oh no.
5 beers.
Whatever in
Okay.
there fucking well, I don't know.
At this point, it is very late.
Mhm.
In fact, you are getting there. Oh no, you still got some time before they call last orders. It's about midnight at this point.
Cool. I order 5 beers.
For
Cool.
all of us?
No, for me.
Just,
I say, that's definitely for
Well, I
him.
figured as much.
How much is that?
He gets angry when he becomes an angry
Are you
drunk.
getting mugs? I assume.
You have to get one of those hats that you can like put tankers
Yeah.
in and just like put straws in.
mugs, which would be.
So
Yeah,
you
they have
can
on draft.
rage one.
Huh?
Whatever they have on
He's
draft.
too angry to like.
It'll
do it
be
and put them
2
in. So he just has
silver.
a funnel at the top. He's like, "Arr,
Funnel a snorkel and just pour the beer in.
Or he just grabs it and just crushes it and just.
that wastes too much.
He's angry.
Plus, the tankards are made of glass or something, aren't they? No,
Wood. A bit of wood.
splinters. No one wants splinters in their bear.
Find anything.
It's definitely the Hydras. The Hydras. They when they found out he was missing, they went to go and see the
Well,
blood
we talk about
bandits.
this upstairs.
I just thought we were upstairs. We're in the common room.
Is
Really
it allowed
I mean, there's
drinks
no-
up there?
At this point, there is. You can take the drink.
It's the
upstairs,
same establishment. So
Okay, that's fine.
But there is
Oh, yeah.
there is no one in this common room.
Okay,
well, there's the person at the bar.
Well, yeah, the person at the bar. Yeah.
Well, okay, yeah. I'm assuming we're sitting at a table in a discreet
Mhm.
corner and we're
Yeah.
speaking this sotto voce, but
Mhm.
I can't do that because we've got a microphone.
Yeah.
So whispering is
Yes.
not de rigueur. Speaking French. Fuck. Yeah, when they found he was missing, they went to go and see the blood bandits, and they talked to our old friend Dawson
Ugh.
to see if Rios had left the gate and left the city. He hadn't, or at least they hadn't seen him. So then they went to go and see the Hydras. The Hydras reacted by they beat him up. They beat the father up. They broke his arm. They were very violent to him. And the one who did it is apparently one of the ones watching the house. So their reaction to this missing person is to actually go and watch the house. Which, if they didn't care, they might have beaten him up, but they wouldn't be watching the house. They wouldn't care. The fact that they're actively engaged in watching the house to see what's going on means that they do care about it. So they are involved. But at the same time, I think the new person in this that we've met tonight, because the plan worked, I think he may be a key factor in this, but unfortunately we do need perhaps alternate bait, but we now know what kind of thing he preys upon. Perhaps we just have to put a new bait in front of him, but as soon as he emerges, we just attack, we just go for him.
We know where to get the answers. Just go beat it out of them. The ones watching the Bigtoe residence. There's only 5 of them. And like they said, if we get rid of the bodies.
This sounds like they're trying to cover up a mistake. So, the people that are watching it, it's as if whoever's doing this is not a part of their group. They're aware of it, but they don't want this knowledge of him being there doing this to become further known. So they're trying to cover up that this becomes further known.
It's a theory. We don't have enough information. We either need to find our friend from the alleyway who has a very persuasive voice, or perhaps we need to go interrogate some Hydras, as Throndraek suggested.
I like option 2.
I know you do, darling. But we need to perhaps we need to make a plan that the group agrees on.
That's 3.
We could kill us 2 birds with 1 stone here. You want to rile up warfare between 2 groups. What if we attacked the Hydras under the guise of another group?
Are they mainly human?
Well, what do the vultures wear? Have we seen any vulture gang members?
None have been marked as vultures, but it would probably be a safe assumption that the what's the word? Commentator? The person at the pit who was sort of introducing each match and talking through and whatnot.
The MC.
Yeah.
Announcer or,
Yeah. They probably are a vulture, but they were very clearly not in. They were in performance dress as opposed to this is.
Oh,
they were in ceremonial rather than functional.
Yeah.
What did the guy who took the registration for the arena? What did he look like?
He was just a random teenage.
He's
He was
some
just a random teen.
part time.
Yeah. It's a part-time Saturday job.
Yeah, Mr. Elbow Guy.
A sulky supermarket checkout boy. Yes.
Beep. Beep.
Beer.
No. 4.
Christ.
I want to go punch one of them.
The shorter list of things you don't want to punch.
I don't want to punch you unless you're under the
Yeah,
guise of spell
very
again.
short. Exactly, that's a very short list. Everyone else is on the punch list.
Well, no, I didn't want to punch you because I thought I'd kill him. So I pushed him in the river.
Thanks.
No, it's not you didn't want to. That's you talked yourself out of it because you thought you'd kill him.
I'm
And I do want to punch him, but I pulled back because I'm like, I'll kill him.
going to turn the stone back on now.
So if you get like a 16, do you punch the stone by accident or something?
No, it's a magical force
Okay.
thing.
Ah!
Right in the point of it.
No, it's a very smooth round stone.
Yeah, look at it. It's a perfectly spherical stone.
Oh, that's good.
That
Okay, let's go find some hydras. Should we go for the ones around the house, or should we try and go for some higher ups?
Where are you going to find the higher ups?
Wait, are we doing this now or later?
I'd rather not.
It seems a bit.
If we're not doing it now, what we could do is we could get Icarus's brand new friend to ask for a meeting with a higher up from the Hydras, and then we'll know he's on his way and we can jump him while he's en route. Because if it's a higher up, he will know more of what's going on. If we just jump the guards up by the house, then they might not know
So
why they're doing what they're doing.
So we organise a meeting with a guy. We attack him
No,
as he's on the way to
no.
the meeting.
Peg organises the meeting, and so he's coming to see Peg.
Oh,
And then, before he gets here, or before he gets to the other place where she is, because that's not here, I've got my pubs confused. Then, when we see him in that vicinity, we jump him, and we drag him off for a bit of an interrogation. And then, when we've got the information we want out of him, Eldran can look away, and then once we've done that, we can let him on his merry way. Nothing comes back to Peg. It's not on her. It's us.
Apart from he comes and, tells everyone else and comes after us.
or anyone who might have seen me with Peg for the entire yesterday.
Way too
Okay,
risky.
we jump him. You don't. You stay far away.
Or the fact that he was on the way to a meeting with a rival pirates faction and was jumped midway to that meeting.
I thought they worked together.
Okay. What's your plan then, Chris?
The closest thing I have is to, under the guise of a group, you attack the people outside the house.
Oh yeah, that's plan B for me. Okay, let's go. Oh, tomorrow. Tomorrow? Okay. Let's go to sleep.
What time tomorrow?
Morning. While Eldran's praying. before Eldran's finished praying. And before you finish praying, because you pray now. That's
Do we know what they wear?
Yeah, you
Would
don't
they
know if I
would
do.
they wear stuff if they're going to attack someone? Would they
Oh,
show
sorry,
us
what are you
them?
talking about, darling?
Well, if we're going to be another pirate faction, why would they wear their clothes to show that they're of that pirate faction?
We'd need something to make it not instantly recognisable as us, even though if we attack them, I'd still rather not be visible
Okay,
to
we wake up
myself.
early tomorrow morning, we go shopping for disguises, and then we go and beat the people up.
Didn't you say that Peg said that their leader was extremely hardy and would probably easily wipe us out?
We're not going
Yes, that's
after
why
him.
we're not
though.
going after him.
Yeah, and if someone else sees that we've attacked them,
Then we don't look like us, we look like someone else.
We'd need to drop.
Mm.
We'd need to name drop someone as we attack them. Say, let's report back to.
For the glory of Bane. Or whatever they shout, whatever those Bane people shout. What do they shout?
What were they shouting?
Religion check?
Make a religion check, yeah. That just.
Yeah.
You!
No, I'm not even going to bother with that. It's a 3.
Hang on. Bit with.
Oh yeah, I'm not proficient because I don't give a shit about religion. That's the one.
6.
3.
Oh,
Oh right, his camera died.
Yeah, no with. So hang on, so we got what those numbers?
6.
6. No, because I forgot to put the other one in here.
Also 6.
Also
3.
6 and 3. Okay.
12.
They're still on the table here. I don't know if they're.
Those are the ones I meant to put in this because I had to go inside to get it.
Technology.
Technology.
Damn you. The other one, okay.
Yeah, the other one's fine because the other one I put more batteries. There it goes, back recording again.
Okay.
Oop, oop, oop. Wait, back over.
Are you wearing pants? Because you had real builder's bum crack going on there.
I don't wear pants. It's just it doesn't have a belt buckles on it. It's entirely string at the front. And over the course of the day, it gets looser and looser.
Okay.
Right, religion check.
Three,
was
six,
Save up and
six,
take
you
loose
don't care.
and shorts.
6,
12.
12,
3.
3. You guys have no idea.
So I can't remember what they were chanting.
The people in the pits, the people watching weren't chanting anything
Okay.
specifically.
As long as you just keep shouting murder, death, kill, murder, death, kill, murder, death, kill, then we'll obviously stand out as Bane people.
But I suppose I will, because your other people are here, I will have them make some quick checks as
Want
well.
us to roll?
Yeah, if you guys want to just pick a character and make a roll.
Hey, yes.
Eldoran.
He got a 7 plus his bonus.
Eldoran got 18
Shamshir.
plus whatever his bonus is.
It wasn't a 5!
Par?
Right. Aegis.
4.
Aegis adds 1.
Cool, he got 8.
Cool, he has no idea. Par adds 1.
Yeah, he got a 5 then.
He knows nothing. Eldoran adds 4.
22.
Eldoran might know.
Yeah, he's
Shamshir adds nothing.
12.
Okay.
I should have said 5, shouldn't I? Just for the joke. For the gag.
Get him.
Damn.
Just done
Damn it.
Just because.
Missed opportunity. So, yeah, for
Eldoran tells us
Eldoran.
what to shout.
yeah, Eldoran says what to shout, which is
Bane, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can.
it's for the might of Bane, death to you, things like that. There's nothing particularly set in stone, but
Yeah, like, kill me.
Death to you!
Such a generic fucking religion.
Death to thee.
Death to one. Yeah, brother. I say. One's death comes for one.
Draw forth his blood!
Burn him, please.
One is a murder hobo.
screw you guys.
We know that's the entire campaign, dude. Your entire campaign is screw us.
That's fair.
As well, wouldn't it be better doing it during the night?
Then we go now. If that's a real concern for you, we go now. We can't leave it that. We can't leave it this long. He's been missing. He's missing 2 days as it is.
I cracked my knuckles.
Throndraek's in. Didn't even need to insight check that. I just was like, yeah, no, he's in.
I think I know he did. After he'd had 4 beers. Maybe 5 now.
4.5.
No. I'm keeping my wits about me, so I haven't had the 5th.
I think if Darek drank 4 pints of what you're drinking, I think I'd die.
It's just generic ale.
It's not
Yeah,
very.
but I'm fucking, my
not
liver's
true.
like that big.
It's not a very strong ale either.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Leo was keeping count.
Anyway,
Are we getting any of the
I was
others?
expecting a roll, but yeah.
It's not strong ale.
no, they're asleep.
People don't come here for the ale.
Do you want to give us a disguise then?
Or we just jump them now.
I've got a wide variety of moustaches.
Let's just get going.
So just the 4 of you go.
Just
mean,
the full
really
of
Bad
us.
idea. That's
I'm
what I'm saying.
really
If
not
there's any of the others
comfortable.
should come. I don't want to do it. but
I don't
We're
like
tired.
this. I really don't like this idea. It's too hasty. It's
How else are we going to get the information? These were the 2 plans.
at the same time tomorrow.
He's been missing for 2 days.
After 24 hours.
I can't. I can't think of a reason to capture someone that you don't know, that you have They didn't know him. They're just taking random people. They're not taking them to ask them questions. They're not taking them to find out where the money is. They're not taking them to find out anything like that. They're taking them because they need the body. They're doing something with him, with his soul.
I only need one.
How do you know that?
I only need one rage. It's fine.
I don't know it for sure, but that's the evidence that we have. People are going missing, and they're all there's no connection. They're all random.
And when you were speaking to his family in the house, they didn't say anything about anyone else any change in their routine beforehand. There was no
What
one
did
else
they say?
met on you.
The important things they said I've already told you. There was discussion of. They knew that he came here and frequented this place. They knew he frequented the brothel. They knew he had someone here that he was attached to. They knew he was saving money. They seemed to, as parents would know what their child does to a certain extent, but they didn't know everything. They didn't know where the money was.
I think we need to act as quickly as we can if we want to find him.
Everyone has all agreed. There was no change in his demeanour. Everyone was spoken to has agreed. Riga, the people he works with, his family, they all say the same thing. There was nothing that changed in him. He was taken, and we saw with the person just stepped out in front of me and did it to me. We saw that it's not specific people they're targeting. They didn't know who I was. He found out because he had that spell, but he could find out whatever he could ask me, whatever he wanted, I would tell him. And when we find him, I'm going to put a crossbow bolt through his fucking eye because I don't like it.
Then I suggest we're going to have to find another bait. You don't know if he's
no,
part
that's
of the Hydra
to
Rovers?
yes, to find him, but we do that tomorrow. Tomorrow night we do that, but the Hydra Rovers are our best lead at the moment. He is gone for the night, and we have this place is empty unless we go next door and hire someone to walk through the town. But I'd really rather, these people are suffering enough. I don't really want to put them through that. Finding a volunteer would be preferable. Perhaps if we explain the situation to Peg, she might volunteer. There might be one of her crew who would help, perhaps, and then we can work with the Hydra, with the Kraken's daughters to keep them safe.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps that's an option. That's something we could work towards. We could look to, but I can disguise them again so they're not known. But for right now, the only option we have is the Hydra Rovers. And if we can find Dawn, who is the leader of that group outside the house, then and he's also the one who beat up the father.
All right.
Osamin.
How about?
Oh look, the other four have woken up. Let's take them with us.
I mean, yeah, you guys could have gone and woken the other four
Yeah,
up if you
either
wanted.
that.
Yeah.
Or
Doing
we
that
straight
would be
up
awesome.
just
If you-
confront
yeah.
him, and if he starts to threaten us, or him and his men start to attack us, we retaliate. Or we
What
don't.
you want me to, you guys just hang back. I go and interrogate them, and when they stab me in the
beat you
face,
up.
then you guys, yeah. But if
You know.
but then
We
then
didn't do anything
then
first.
Eldran will be like, oh look, they hurt my friend, and he can just come in and start hitting people rather than having to talk it out like he normally does.
But then they didn't. Well, we didn't get much out of them,
No.
and they didn't do anything to us.
Yes, but I mean, no offense, Shade, no offense, Throndraek, but you guys aren't me.
We have.
Not only am I slightly better at asking questions than the two of you, I'm also much better at inciting people to violence against me.
Yeah, I usually punch you in the face to do that.
Yes, but that's not. He's 4 beers in. It's going to take too long. It's going to be the whole fork thing all over again.
This time with a knife.
Yeah, I'd rather not. He can, when it comes to cutlery, he can do mugs. That's all he needs right now.
We found out he's a spoon.
Can we not do the spoon thing right now, please, Sam? Oh, fuck. This scene's already gone for about 10 minutes too long. Let's go.
Right.
I vote
Everyone
Hydra
wait.
Rovers.
I start walking out the door.
We wake them up.
That's cool. They're with you. They were there. They were listening.
Yeah, we've got a healer and a meat and a front line.
We've got everyone.
Down with the plan.
We have a 5.
Cool. I'm gonna go kick the shit out of some rovers.
You're gonna go kick the shit out. You're gonna try kick the shit out of some rovers.
Oh, going kick.
In part 2.
Pretty much, yes. You guys make your way across town. We will be back with part 2 momentarily. Please go check out our social media on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Check out our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/FURN Gaming. The monthly podcast, the FURNcast, on Podbean and iTunes. And check out the Patreon where you can help support us do awesome things like this. And you can get access to the Discord channel and early access to videos. We will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.